Now recording.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Goblin Beats. It's a Goblins gaming podcast. And tonight we are playing Guy City. We're continuing to play our characters who may have gotten their butts a little beaten last time. In all fairness, there's a guy with a laser knife, lots of guys with guns,
I was
and
about to say I just got shot a bunch.
yeah, and some poor decision making. So pretty much a typical session for us. Anyway, so this is the Savage Worlds hero setting, superhero setting, and I am Matt. I am playing Entropy, a hero who manipulates the odds in his favor and against the favor of his foes. And we'll talk a little bit about how that's evolving. If you listen to our last session where we um, did some not leveling up, but whatever it's called, that thing that you do in Savage Worlds, um,
I think it's called a
then you'll
raise. No,
yeah.
uh, I'll look it up. An advance. It's called
Anyway,
an advance. Is what
in
it is.
advance, yes. I was gonna say taking a bump, but I think that's something totally different. Anyway, um, so if you listen to that, then you may have some idea of where my character's headed. All right. Also joining us tonight is John playing Gamma, or Mr. Y. Why ask why? Try Bud Dry.
Yes.
If you got that joke, you're over 30 years old. Congratulations. Um. So anyway, he's the man with the plan to give you cancer.
Or
Well,
maybe treat it with
and
targeted radiation therapy to your
interesting
face.
way.
To your face.
Yeah.
Um,
Radiation therapy for your
I
face.
was not here to. Yeah, I was not here to advance last time, so I advanced before we began the stream. And since no one was here to see me do that, I now have a ranged radiation attack, and I'm feeling super vigorous.
Yeah.
Keep that for
I,
after
I got.
the podcast.
I
He
took
was
super
very
attribute
vigorous,
vigor as
brother.
well. Yeah.
Same here.
And then we'll. Hey,
I,
Matt,
yeah.
let's be. You want to get together and be extra vigorous together tonight?
We
I
can
think
be
that
vigor
sounds like a
twins.
bad time for the Five Guys gang.
I'm
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
concerned about the direction the nightscape's going.
Yeah.
I'm
I don't
glad
know.
I
It's not.
sleep in the basement.
Yeah. All right,
For
and then
vegan.
the basement dweller, Ben, is here. He's playing Iron Tooth, half man, half shark, all shot up.
And by the way, stay tuned for the latest Tanked episode for how we set his room up.
Okay. Is that a little side hustle you guys got going?
Yeah.
All right.
Sponsorship.
Good deal. Yeah, and then
Didn't that
the
show end like 3 or 4 years ago?
I don't know. I never watched it.
Brandon, that's why Brandon doesn't watch TV. He doesn't know. And then the man at a time doesn't know what's going on, but he can tell you what's happening in the Star Trek world. I don't know. Brandon's here. He watches Star Trek.
Yes, I do. I feel like I should be
It's
the
pretty.
authority all of a sudden.
eh,
No. Playing Eli Mental.
Or elemental. We're not sure.
It's one of them. It keeps changing up. We're not sure. Yeah, he's ready to go and doesn't understand why you guys keep complaining about getting hurt. It's kind of weird.
Elemental's
I know
pronouns
weird.
are
He says.
huh and what?
And is it and her? What? And then Danny is going to try to kill us tonight again, I'm sure.
Yeah. I don't know why. Yes, I am. Uh, I enjoy this. I enjoy this
I don't know
campaign.
why. I just enjoy it.
Yeah. I don't know why I was on something totally different. Um,
Oh, okay.
I don't know why I have a block when it comes to prepping for this game. Like, I came up with this setting 4 years ago, and I've been wanting to play it. But ever since we started playing, I'll sit down to prep for it, and I'll invent an entire fantasy world with a background and draw a map for it, and get nothing done for this. I sent John a map yesterday, actually, that I made.
Yes, you did. It was a nice map,
Yeah,
but
The,
I
That's
yeah,
cool.
I don't see how that's going to come into play tonight.
it doesn't help at all.
the
Oh
heart
man,
wants what it wants, Danny.
that's true. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. So really, if we're honest,
It's going to
we
be Godzilla tonight, right? That's what
what
you're saying?
what's y'all's
Godzilla!
what's y'all's name? You're the I always want to say Monster
Zero.
Squad, Nightmare Squad, right? The
Yeah,
I
Nightmare
like
Nightmare
Squad,
Monster
Fuel.
Squad way better.
Nightmare Fuel, Nightmare
Nightmare
Squad really
Squad.
hasn't left the area between their hostel, the sushi place, and the pier where they take Iron Tooth to go
Hey,
swimming every day.
Yeah,
The
but
bat,
that place is
the bad guys.
patrolled really well.
it's
Yeah,
really dangerous
yeah.
out there.
The bad guys. They just keep coming to us.
Getting sushi is
It's
dangerous
true.
business around here.
It's true. Every time we've walked outside, we've been accosted by street youths.
That's
I have to
right.
say, getting sushi with a shark in tow is always dangerous.
Yeah,
Those
that's true.
youths.
Youths.
Hopefully this. I'm hoping this Mortimer Lichten guy shows up with not only his little anal spy cam, but also maybe some improved armor or
Yeah.
something.
So speaking of off topic, John brought this little bad boy when he came for our
Heck
gaming
yeah.
weekend. This field notes thing. My plan is to fill it up with another campaign while I'm on vacation this next week. So that's what I'm going to do.
Ooh.
Nice.
I'm pretty excited about it.
You got to use ink and never erase anything.
Oh gosh, I was going to take a pencil.
You don't make mistakes. You just have happy accidents.
So this is for those of you at home who are interested. This is Field Notes brand,
Yeah, if you
fieldnotesbrand.com. Got some cool stuff on there, but I'm excited about that one. Pen, I don't know if I can commit to that. We'll see.
Yeah. The only time I have
How
happy
cool would
accents
that be,
anymore are in
though?
my pants.
How cool would that be to have a D&D campaign where it's an arch druid bard named Bob Ross who brings happy little trees to life that attack everyone? I think it could happen.
You're ruining my
I think
next
it could happen.
campaign. All right.
I do have to
Oh
say
man,
that, like, Happy Accidents really sounds like a very bad nail salon name.
Matt he was so excited to play superheroes that he just left the game because we're not talking about the game.
That's right.
Sorry,
He got
Matt.
offended.
Matt, come
sorry.
back. Come
So
back
on
and we'll
our
do
way,
superheroes.
Ben asked me a few minutes ago because I'm wearing shorts and I don't ever wear shorts.
Mhm.
He was like, "Are are you wearing white leggings, or is that just your legs?"
Nice.
That
I'll be
was
right
not me
back.
being mean. That was
Okay.
a genuine question.
You guys go ahead. I gotta find a bunny. And if you get that reference, you're also over 30 years old.
The bunny.
Is that innuendo?
Bunny,
I feel very awkward right now.
bunny.
Well,
I love
Matt
the
left, and now all I want
bunny.
to do is start the game. So, so
Is this some type
His
of game
character
him and
doesn't
Courtney
need
have?
anything
Oh,
anyway.
find the bunny.
I guess I could
Oh,
recap while he's
no.
gone.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
John, give us your recap.
I have 2 entries with a sub point. Number 1, we met Mort, the superhero gadget inventor.
Mhm.
Number 2, we were attacked by a band of thugs from the Five Knives gang, including a guy that throws glowing blue knives, perhaps named One Knife. And then the sub
Blue
point,
knife.
Iron Tooth and Entropy got their butts kicked.
I didn't get my
Aw.
butts kicked. Either of them.
No, you got your
You got
You
more
got
than
your
one butt?
you got your gills shot up.
Hmm
I was about to say I just got shot in the face like 6 times.
After watching Harley Quinn,
Infuriating.
I now want you to get your fin
Your sinus
chopped
debris?
off. Your fin chopped off so that you have to get it put back on.
That was
Forgot about
horrible.
that scene. That was hilarious.
Poor King Shark.
Yeah, I think that's got to happen.
I don't actually remember him ever being called King Shark in that show.
Oh, that's gonna be great. The
No,
next
they
band
do.
of
I call
thugs
him
is gonna
King Shark.
come, and they're all gonna like gang tackle him and hold him down while Two Knife saws his fin off.
Yeah, Two Knife has a giant saw-bladed knife. That's all.
Made of
Or-
shark's teeth.
Or just a giant sushi knife.
Ow.
Shark fin soup.
Hmm Yeah, that used to be his favorite.
Not anymore.
Uh,
Hey, you are what
is
you
that
eat.
irony or
Please-
tragedy?
Please tell me that the leader of the Five Knives wields a giant Rambo knife, complete with matches in the waterproof compartment at the
Survival
bottom.
knife.
Well,
It's
have
the
you
most
seen?
powerful knife that has ever existed.
Have you
I
seen
had like 5 of those as a kid.
Have you seen the Five Knives logo?
I think everyone our age did. Yeah, we
Exactly.
Yeah, look at that top knife.
have. I'm a prophet.
He just had a
I'm a
brogasm.
seer.
Yeah.
All right.
Where's that at?
Don't
Is it on the
see?
Trello?
Yeah, on the Saigai City Trello board.
Cool. I will-
One of those definitely looks like a Leatherman multi-tool.
One of them is
What
a
are we looking
butterfly.
at?
A butterfly knife. That might be the one you're thinking. Looks like that.
Oh, the
Oh.
different knives. Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably the one you think looks like the multi-tool. It's the
Oh.
butterfly knife.
Oh, yeah, it is.
There's
I
a
see it
switchblade,
now.
the butterfly knife,
Yeah, I see it.
a long bladed knife,
Mhm.
a kitchen
The
knife, and
long
then a
bladed
Rambo.
knife.
A kitchen knife.
I don't know what that's called. Yeah,
There should be a
It looks like what you would cut, like,
rando
Pee-wee
Halo
with.
phase sword in there.
There's
It's one of those like adults use in the kitchen knives.
one of the Five Knives leaders is just a stay-at-home dad, that makes crustless PB&J all day. He's just got a kitchen knife.
Got a
They
butter
only call
knife.
him if they really need him.
He's part-time.
Yeah, he's semi-retired. Oh,
I
man.
mean, if you guys really need me, oh, fine.
They have him at every meeting because he brings the sandwiches, but that's about it.
Right.
All right, so
So they only call in Jimmy the Knife when everybody else has failed.
yep. So during the aftermath of your second battle, where everybody's trying to hold Entropy's guts in, and Irontooth is complaining about all the bullets in his gullet from having absorbed all the bullets with his gills for some reason.
I don't understand why he did that.
One of the police officers, he's in uniform, but he identifies himself as Sergeant Kanu. Am I saying that right? Yep, Sergeant Kanu says, "Hey, you're the new heroes assigned here to G, right? The Nightmare Squad."
Yeah.
Who's our spokesperson?
I don't know. Do y'all have a talker? Anybody trained in persuade or anything?
Well, my top two hindrances are clueless and tongue-tied. So I think that's me, right?
Yeah, I think we did decide that was him.
All right. Well, he sits there and tries to say something for a couple seconds. Does anybody step in and help him?
Yeah. I say, we're the Nightmare Squad.
Great. Well, I mean, I can see you're a little hurt right now, but I'm Sergeant Kanu. He gives you his digital card, however that happens.
30 seconds after he says it looks like you had a tough time, my guy says, "Well, you should see the other guys."
He says,
They ran away in
"No,
a car.
we see them. I mean,
unscathed.
we're putting some of them in body bags. So we see them."
And that was totally self-defense.
All right. So his business card is actually, it's like the size of a business card, but it's like clear plastic or glass, It's kind of like lit up from the inside. He just touches it to your personal computing device thingies, and when he taps it on there, you have his contact information. That's how that works.
Okay.
So here's my contact info. We could, I could really use your help. I'm on a part of a task force, an inter-bureau task force, trying to deal with this new street drug that started coming around. And particularly my job is just try to keep it off the streets here in Sushi Town.
Let me guess. It's the five, and the Five Knives are the ones who deal it.
Well, I'm not sure who's distributing it, but my guess is that they either are or, they're allowing it to happen because underworld activity pretty much runs through the Five Knives here. I was just wondering if maybe you guys, in your capacity as superheroes, you kind of keep an eye out, maybe try to figure out where the distribution center is.
What's the
What
name
does
of
this
this
drug look like? What's it do?
He pulls out what looks like looks like Tic Tacs, and it is Tic Tacs, but it's got one sort of lime green, what looks like a Tic Tac in the bottom of it, and it says they look like this. He shakes it around. It's little tablets. They call it nostalgia. It's an acid green Tic Tac with a little bright orange N on it.
Hmm.
It's called nostalgia.
What does it do?
Well, generally, the description they give is that it makes it seem like time slows down and everything goes slowly and is more relaxed. But when people take it, they actually move and act a lot faster than normal for a short period of time. Um, I've seen a couple of violent crimes where the perp was on nostalgia. They did some serious damage.
Okay.
We had one incident in a club where a bunch of people took it, and a few people got hurt. One person died.
How illegal is this?
It's I mean it's an illegal street drug. I don't know. It's highly addictive.
Can I try?
How illegal is this?
It's it's highly addictive. We have a few people in the hospital already getting treated for it. But I mean, any drug like this that can give, especially somebody an edge on the street. Our real fear is what it might do to supers if they take it. I don't have any experience that I know that I've seen where that's happened, but it could be bad. You get a superpowered bad guy moving at twice his normal speed. Could be bad.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm already a weapon as is.
I wasn't suggest that you take it. That was
Oh.
not my suggestion. If you come across it, please don't take it.
Unless the bad guys are coming at you, and you know they're gonna take it, and you have no choice but to take it, then maybe you should take it.
What if you're expecting them to take it, but they don't actually take it, but you took it anyways because you expected it?
Well, then you've already taken it.
Okay.
Um,
I mean, I can't.
get to have
That's a
fun.
good argument.
does it have to be taken orally?
From what I've seen, I don't know, but from what I've seen, they put it in their mouth and bite it with their back teeth, and it's pretty instantaneous. There's like
So that's a
What about,
maybe.
Does
Yeah.
it work as a suppository?
Look, if you want to talk to a scientist about it and go to a lab, feel free. I'm just asking for help trying to figure out where it's being distributed from. Y'all are asking a lot of questions. I'm a sergeant, yeah, but I'm a beat cop. I don't like you're asking a lot of
I'm
questions.
really uncomfortable with these questions.
So if we find this distribution point, do you need us to call for backup, or you want us to take care of it ourselves?
No, if you can find the distribution point and send it to us, we'll set up the operation to take it down. We may ask for your help, and we'll definitely give you credit for it on the news and everything.
Well, that sounds good to me. By the way, if you
Do
haven't
you have
followed
any
us
med packs?
on the international web of wonders that is.
It's called Hero World,
Talking about
man.
Hero World.
Yeah, that thing. Yeah. If you're on Hero Face, follow us. I got some
I'm not
dope
comfortable with the whole face
backtracks
thing.
with some
Oh,
of my highlight films.
yeah, I have heard of you. Some of the cops talked about you. You're Y guy. You're the guy that puts off so much radiation that it scrambles his brain sometimes.
Is it is that what people are saying about me?
Yeah, that's
I gotta make some new latte
Can
art
you
to show
guys
everybody
treat
that I got it
bullet
together.
wounds?
what.
I've got
Yeah.
I've got a lot of bullet wounds.
Matt's over
Do
there.
you guys have anything for
Birds.
that?
I think
Yeah.
we're
One of those
Contractually.
green
contractually.
Med
pills, maybe you just jam that in there.
I think I think
Green pills.
your contract and my contract both say that we can't that you can't take med packs from police officers. Like it looks bad. Your hero is supposed to just kind of like grunt and get better or something. I don't know.
I'm a shark with bullet wounds. Give me a tampon or something.
Oh, now he's playing his shark card.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry about him. We'll just go throw him in the ocean. He'll be fine.
All right. All right. Well, yeah. If you can keep your ear to the ground and or whatever it is you superheroes do, fly around outer space, figure something out for us.
Yeah, I like kind of tink on Elemental's helmet. I'm not sure this one has ears. Ding, ding, ding. Never seen it.
Hey! That's my special place.
Your ear is your special place.
He turns away from you to where there's like a body with guts hanging out right behind him this whole time that's been in the shot. This entire scene. He says, "All right, guys, let's scoop this one up and get it in the truck."
The
Now
truck?
that guy's guts.
Got
That guy's
guts.
got broken guts.
All right, just like you.
Maybe not for long. It's a temporary. So if I heal, go away.
It's a permanent, but you have regeneration now.
Right. So it's treated as a temporary. So if I get rid of all my wounds, it'll go away.
All right, let's do a little
Unicorn latte art.
little
So
I'm sorry.
why is Ben
No.
biting stuff?
over the next day.
Pegasus.
Over the next day,
Biting
what
stuff.
happens with you guys as you train or buy trinkets or adjust your strange elemental armor and get your new powers, and how does that manifest? We'll just kind of take turns. If anybody has an idea how they want to do theirs, go ahead. Otherwise,
Okay, I will.
All right, go for it.
How long do we have after the last fight?
So this is just over the next day, next 24 hours.
Okay. So after the last sequence, Eli Bentel's been kind of like kept off in his room. He's not coming out. Hasn't done anything, and lots of like noises and crashes and stuff like that ends up kind of going on throughout the night. And the next morning, everyone's woken up with like this really loud noise. It kind of sounds like a tornado, but somehow contained in a small space, and so it doesn't sound right. But ends up his door gets blown off the hinges outwardly, and he spends the rest of the morning trying to fix his door.
So everybody just gets woken up by the explosive sound.
Yeah.
And then afterwards,
Well-
you just come like flying out later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unintentionally, and
All right.
Well,
It's
Gamma
coming
doesn't
out of
get
your- It's
wakened
coming out
by
of your
that.
pay.
What was that?
Gamma doesn't get wakened by that because he's in the kitchen practicing his latte art,
Okay.
and he gets pissed off at Elemental because he almost made him mess this one up.
Oh no.
This one's for the hero world.
You're gonna post it.
Yeah, I already did.
How do you have to like go buy a latte somewhere and then do the art? Because you live in a hostel where with a lot of homeless people.
We can't afford a fancy machine.
You certainly can't make a latte there unless you like make it with like, just dirty water and soap bubbles.
Yeah, it doesn't have to actually be coffee. I mean, people don't
It's
have
all
to know. It's,
pretend.
it's like food commercials. It's not real food. That's not a real Whopper on the screen. It's made out of like wax and Play-Doh or something. I don't know.
All right. So you post up your new latte art, and that's how you get your new
Yeah.
powers is from Latte Focus.
Yeah.
That's a latte focus.
Ouch.
No, just after I post it, then I go and celebrate by doing some Tai Chi or something on the roof. And I copy some of Elemental's moves. And all of a sudden, like, I'm able to, like, focus and shoot my radiation.
Nice. All right.
I'm like, that's cool.
You come back down, and one of the homeless guys, whom you all affectionately call Gravy, is drinking
Gravy.
your latte. He goes, that's good latte.
Oh, no. Man.
What? Was that yours?
I didn't.
I'll have
I didn't-
this.
Well, I didn't. That wasn't coffee, sir.
Tastes
It
fine to
was,
me.
well, I mean, you got to make brown water somehow.
He's got it all over his
Oh,
like beard
God.
and mustache. He's like,
That's just.
it's nutty, I'll tell you that.
Let's just say there's more than one way to. There's more than one way to make brown and white fluids.
What's happening to Matt right now?
He wipes it off on his sleeve and says, "Well, I'm gonna go back outside. We'll go outside and do some begging." He picks up his tin cup and shakes it at you. You got any change?
I owe you more than a little change. I give him a credit, an entire credit.
Whoa! All right.
I'm like,
Whoa!
I'm sorry about that, Gravy.
You see Elemental on the floor looking over at you. Hey, that's our lunch.
Sorry for what? That was filling. He walks out.
Yeah. I don't think I'm going to be able to eat after watching him drink that.
He smiles. There's a little something stuck on his tooth right here. And
A little fleck of corn.
A little something right there.
Uh,
I don't know about you, but
I'm so ashamed.
got a hankering for a Snickers bar or something. Go get me one.
Just stop.
All right.
Snickers is still around.
I don't know.
I hope so.
Chocolate and peanuts of some sort. He walks out.
Oh.
All right. All
It's
right.
more like a baby Ruth.
All right. Who wants to go next?
I'll go next.
I can.
All right. All right, Iron Teeth.
So, Iron Tooth reads online that a great way for human shark hybrids to train is to hunt down other predators of the sea.
Mm-hmm.
So he goes after a bull shark.
Because there's
and,
somebody has a
Run in the
blog.
ocean and go after a whaling ship or something, but no, he's going after a bull shark.
Of course, there's a blog specifically for
you got to start
human shark
small. I'm
hybrids.
not quite that big yet. Yeah.
Right.
No, I'm actually in a focus group for it.
Okay. All right.
So yeah, he goes and hunts down a bull shark. He takes it down, and then he goes to the fish market to try to sell it.
With the shark bites all in it.
Yeah.
So he uses his new shark bite power on the bull shark.
Oh yeah. Because it's really hard to punch things in the water.
It's true.
So now he's like, hey, maybe I should just bite things normally.
I'm going to say that you're
So
unable to
that's what he
sell
does
it.
now.
You're unable to sell it because everyone there is afraid that it's going to turn into a half human because you bit it.
Oh
And
man.
It's
they-
like a vampire.
Yeah, they don't want to deal with the fallout from that.
Vampire sharks.
Yeah.
Shark fire.
Well, just from the
Oh, man.
human shark hybrid vampire
They're racist against shark kind.
super. There's a
I
there's
know
a
it's
human
crazy.
there's a human shark hybrid vampire super pack, and they don't want to get involved in that.
Right. Now that's gonna be the next like
Oh,
romantic vampire novel series.
Super PAC, like a political organization group.
Yeah. They don't want to deal with that fallout. All right, Entropy.
Doing my best to not make a really poorly placed joke.
Entropy. What happens with you?
That's
How do you
that's
get your
different.
new abilities?
Well, after the hobo drinking shit incident and Eli just blowing doors off the. Hold on, sorry.
That was the only door in your entire suite in the hostel,
Yeah,
by the way. That was the only door you guys had.
yeah.
wait.
You were taking turns using it when you needed privacy, and he broke it.
Are you sure it wasn't just the door to outside?
There is not a door to outside. There's a bead curtain to outside.
Oh, okay, got it.
We don't even deserve that.
That looks like Mona Lisa. We got it on sale from this guy named Greg. He seemed very heartbroken. Anyway, what is that?
Is that
What's
a
going on
tins
with your?
machine or whatever it's called?
It's a tins unit.
Yeah.
I have it for my
Uh-huh.
legs.
So that's what
I'm
they're
using it on
calling
my
it.
arm because it's fancy.
So anyway, after all that crap happened, Entropy decides that he needs to go shopping.
Mhm.
So he heads over to the secondhand shop because that's the only kind of shop there is around here.
Because it don't stop.
Starts perusing the the leather goods section because that's where he likes to wear. And he lays his hand on this leather vest. He just gets this feeling, it's like this kind of flash of this really muscled up dude with black hair and black t-shirt, black pants, just like screaming into a microphone while he's wearing the vest, and crowd going crazy. And he's like, holy crap! And so he puts the vest on. And he just gets this feeling of vigor, of energy from the vest, and realizes that it's the leather vest of Henry Rollins, lead singer of Black Flag.
I felt like
Whoa.
this is the beginning of an episode of Pawn Stars.
Yeah, giving him this feeling of power. This is crazy, man. So he keeps shopping
Let me call in an
and
expert. He's
pick, picking stuff up. And he picks up the spiked wristband and he thinks it's really awesome.
Oh, wait,
The same thing kind of happens.
I'll give you an extra Benny if when he spots the wristband, Gravy's trying it on.
yeah, he sees Gravy. He's still got a little bit of brown flakes in his beard. Trying on the wristband and shoves him out of the way, grabs the wristband from him.
Hey,
And
it's gonna use my credit on that. Got it for drinking a latte earlier.
yeah, you can piss off. This one's
Chate.
mine.
Gravy starts crying in the corner.
Dude.
Anyway, he feels like when he puts that one on, he gets an image in his head of this guy with a big, huge spiked mohawk, just like going crazy and like hawking loogies on his fans and stuff as he's performing this song, and
Maybe that's what made you so
slaps
violent
on
towards
the
Gravy.
spiked wristband of Sid Vicious.
Wow.
I mean, I don't want to go to that concert.
That's what
Makes
made
him
you
feel
so.
like that.
Is that what made him act
yeah.
so angrily towards poor Gravy? Was the wristband was overpowering him for a second?
Yeah. Because Sid Vicious is a jerk. So yeah, puts it on. Feels like maybe he can get better a little faster
Yeah.
than he used to be able to.
Gravy picks himself up and says, "Hey, you my roommate."
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far, mate.
I mean, we live in the same place. Your buddy made me coffee this
Yeah,
morning. I don't know what else to call it.
Felt the
Yep.
same since I had it earlier.
That new stuff, those new clothes look good on you. Looks good.
yeah. Thanks, appreciate it. You still got some coffee shit in your beard.
No, that was already there.
Hmm.
That's not new.
Yuck.
Hey, I'm thinking about buying an old ship out there and starting my own fishing business. You think I'd make a lot of money taking people out on the gravy boat?
Sure, man. Yeah. I'm sure Iron Tooth would go out with you. I've heard he started fishing.
Oh, really? Okay.
He'd make more money. He'd make more money with a train though. The gravy train.
That's true.
Oh, you're telling that. All right. Well, I'm gonna keep shopping. That wristband was the only thing I could afford in here, so I'm gonna go look somewhere else.
Yeah, you do it.
All right. Okay.
That gravy guy smells awful.
He's got
It smells so bad.
yeah, he's got like sort of a grizzled mane of brown hair and a beard. The whole thing just kind of circular, encompasses his whole upper torso almost.
Oh, wow.
He wears indeterminate colored clothing because he just never changes it. But he wears
It's just
sweet
like one big brown thing.
he wears like sweet workout gloves, with like the netting kind of stuff on the back of them, but they're kind of old and gross. But he wears those.
He actually wore regular gloves, but he's just pretty much worn them down because that's all that's left.
That's right. That's right. Well, see you later. Walks out.
Yeah, man. All right. Take it easy.
All right. Well, so it's been a day, Matt. You can make I guess it's a vigor roll to see if you heal, right? I do believe.
Yeah, I don't know. Is it a vigor roll?
Let's look here under the rules at healings.
Well, it ain't a Tootsie Roll.
No. Gravy ate that.
It was just dirty water. Why y'all gotta make it so gross?
At best, it was gray water.
Well, they call that drinking water around here.
Yeah.
It is the South, so
It's Phoenix. I guess it's the South. Yeah, or used to be Phoenix. All right. Healing. Natural healing. Let's see. Yeah, a vigor roll. A success recovers a wound, and a raise recovers 2. Let's just make a vigor roll. I'm looking
Sorry, I
for
was just
4.
found a better image for gravy. All right,
Really?
vigor roll.
Y'all are putting up gravy images.
I put up a couple.
Nice.
I think the second one's better. Oh, come on.
No.
For real?
That is a critical failure. That is not a good thing. I need to reopen the book.
You're
now.
bleeding out.
Wait. They're not.
Jeez.
They're not natural ones. They were both 3s.
Oh, because of the -2.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I got a
Okay.
-2.
Oh, okay. Oof.
Am I making my vigor roll at a -2? That's crazy.
Yep.
You have to make it at a minus?
Yeah, because of your
Lord.
pains.
So basically, you never get better.
Well,
I mean, that's.
you roll
You
a
just get hurt until you die.
D8. What are you talking about? Let's see.
What's the threshold you have to hit?
4.
A 4.
Oh.
Well, you can certainly
heal
spend a
one
Benny
wound.
on your natural healing roll if you would like.
Yeah.
I guess you need to roll a 7. So you got a 25% chance of success.
I just want me to roll vigor again.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah. If you're spending a Benny on it.
Oh,
Well,
boom!
how about a 26?
26.
A 26 will just barely do it. That was 4 6s in a row, plus a 4, -2. Don't forget that. So
What's his name?
so yeah, as you're walking out, like you get some kind of a weird pulse or something from that armband you put on, and you feel weird tingling and pinching sensations where all your wounds are, and all of a sudden they're just gone.
Whoa. My agility moves back up to a D8.
That's right. Yeah, your busted guts are all better. Plus, you feel more vigorous now. All kinds of things happen.
That's the best credit I ever
Danny
spent.
Right. All
Holy
right.
crap. I go dancing down the street like Peter Parker in Spider-Man 3.
Oh no. Okay. And a building falls on you because I never wanted
What?
to. I never wanted to remember that again. As long as I lived, I needed that to me.
It's more like the reference that they made into the Spider-Verse. More like that.
Okay. All right. I agree with the
It's
second picture.
irony. It's irony.
I agree with the second picture of Gravy, except that like his beard and everything is that same brown color as the stuff on the top of this guy's head.
Yeah,
all.
that's the closest I could find.
It's all brown. All right. Okay. So you guys spend the next day doing that. What do you want to do? What kind of superhero work you guys want to get into here?
Punching stuff or biting stuff. Still not used to that.
No, we need to go out on patrol, guys.
That's what I meant.
Find these Tic Tacs of Doom.
Tic
Alright.
Tacs.
Hey, well, how about hey Gravy?
You go track
Hey,
him down.
Gravy.
You go track him down.
I figured he'd just be hanging out.
He well so back here on the table on the map, him and a couple of his buddies normally sit back here, behind the street where this dumpster and stuff and the old car. They have
Yeah.
like an old couch and stuff sitting back here that they kind of sit on. So yeah, you can find it pretty easy.
I'll go to the secondhand shop, see if I can buy him like a, not a wristband that maybe look kind of like this one.
All right, yeah.
Close.
Yeah. We'll say you find him one. Sure.
Okay.
You how much money you
And
got?
are we keeping track of money? How much? Yeah, I was about to say, how much money do I need to get rid of here? Where's that even at?
It should be on
I have
the,
$25.
uh
I guess I've only got 24 because I gave one to Gravy.
yeah. It's on I thought it was on the sheet
How much
somewhere.
do I have?
It is underneath gear in the
I
middle.
have $25 too. Well, actually, technically,
Yay.
it's 25 money.
Oh, it looks like Entropy's is set to a D6 for some reason. All right, hold on.
Yeah, I have no idea. I guess I
Yeah.
probably have 25 as well. I guess because I
there
think
we
we got
go.
all paid the same, right?
There we go. That should have fixed it. Yeah.
And
you
we
should-
said. So we
Yeah.
said the wristband I bought was 1 cred, and how much was the vest?
Well, you don't have to actually take money off for them because it's like your superpower thing. We'll just say you paid
Alright.
for it with whatever you had, and you still get your 25.
All right, I'll spend a cred to get a wristband for Gravy
Okay.
and track him down. Yo, Gravy.
All right. So here,
Is anybody coming with me, or am I going by myself?
yeah, it's up to y'all.
I'm gonna give Gravy the shark.
The bull shark.
Yeah, I don't want it.
If you take it to sushi, he'll give you some food out of it and then sell the rest of it. So
She'll make some BS rolls.
All right, and I'll give it. I'll give it to sushi.
The sushi guy's name is that
Sushi
Delbert?
Man Dan.
Delbert Garcia. That's it.
Yeah, Carlos.
I like Sushi Man Dan way better.
Okay, you can call him that. He'll accept it if you're bringing free fresh shark. All right, so you're doing
Dan
that.
seems like a nickname for somebody named Delbert Garcia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not?
I'll call him
Yeah.
Dilly.
He's fine. He's fine with whatever. I mean, you're bringing him a whole shark, so it's all fine with him. All right. So who's going to talk to Gravy?
I am.
All right. You find him. He's over there. He's like, "Hey, Roomy, how's it going?"
Hey, look, man, I felt bad earlier, so I went and bought you this wristband.
Oh, thanks. That's nice of you. He takes it and pulls back
Hey, I
his
was just
sleeve. He's got big old meaty forearms. He barely fits that bracelet on there, but he gets it on there. Nice.
yeah. Hey, so I was wondering, man, have you heard anything about this new drug that's going around, this nostalgia?
Yeah, nostalgia. Yeah. They're crunchy.
Have you tried one?
Yeah. You tried them too?
What did it do?
I
No,
made
I
'em.
haven't tried one.
Made everybody so slow. It was really cool. Kind of wanted another
Yeah.
one, but I don't have any money. Nobody's dropped any of them, so.
Is the one you found one that somebody like dropped or
Yeah.
bought from somebody?
I was walking down the street down there in the nicer part of Sushi Town, where they have those other restaurants that don't take the credit slips, the meal ticket slips.
Yeah.
And I saw a guy get stabbed, and he fell over, and one of those little Tic Tac things fell out. And I was like, "Oh yeah, I love those Tic Tacs." And I ate it. It was green, had a little orange Z or an N or something on it. Crushed it down. Everything went super slow. For a little bit.
Slow.
Yeah. Do you remember like which kind of like maybe like which building you were in front of or anything
Yeah.
like that?
Yeah, he tells you the building. You know where it is. It's over. It's just a few streets away, but it's a lot not the nicest part of Section G, where all the neon signs still work and everything. It's
Right.
Borough G or whatever I should say. Yeah, there's like there's a little nightclub there, a bar, and a couple of restaurants. It's like the people with a little bit of money around here. That's where they go at night, to hang out.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. If I score any, I'll let you know.
Yeah. I think you can buy them around here off some of the street toughs, they call them. You just need a 10 credits, and they'll sell you one. But I've got
Thanks.
8 now, thanks to your buddy gave me one. I was gonna spend that one he gave me on a candy bar, but I found one in the trash in the alley back there and just went ahead and ate it.
Oh, okay, yeah. Gotcha. All right. Anyway.
I still got a couple bites
Gravy
left if
gets
you want
around.
it. He fishes out
No,
something wrapped
I'm
up in
good.
newspaper out of his pocket and tries to show it to you.
Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
All
All right.
Do you take it?
No.
Okay. Shoot yourself.
Yeah, no, I just big lunch.
All right. So you get that info. So if y'all want to look into it, we can let you look into this, and we'll do it as I think it's called a dramatic task. If you want to do that, you want to look into nostalgia.
Yeah, let's look
Yeah,
into it.
Sure.
All right. So what we'll do is you can choose what order you go in and what your tasks are. You guys can talk about it first if you want to come up with a plan. But if your plan makes sense and all of you succeed enough, you will be able to figure out where the distribution center is here in G5, Borough 5. And if you don't, of course, you will not.
Okay.
So
Well,
how do you guys want to go about this?
knowing that there are people selling it out on the corners, I want to try and hide in a place where maybe I can overhear conversations, see if I can hear anything about where they're picking up and dropping off and all that kind of stuff.
Okay. Oh, before we get started,
Oh, okay.
that's a good idea. You do hear from Dr. Lichten, and he says his bee drone is ready for you guys whenever you want it. Let him know, and he'll bring it by the hostel or the sushi place.
Or what?
Or the sushi place.
His little bee drone.
Yeah, so he's developed this little drone where you give it a piece of something from somebody, like something with some DNA on it, and it can track them for a certain amount of time, like 8 to 16 hours, something like that.
Well, that's fancy.
Yeah. Well, it's one of his super gadgets he's working on.
See if
Like
we can work on
Q for
some armor next.
You're gonna work on some armor next, you said? You keep dropping in
How's
and out
that? I'm asking him if he's gonna work on some armor next.
Oh,
Maybe you can make it look like a spiked leather jacket.
you can. Well, if you meet up with him, you can ask him. Yeah. So if somebody wants to meet
Okay.
up with him, you can do that. Or if you all want to meet up with him, that doesn't necessarily have to be one of your dramatic tasks, of course.
I
But
can
if
meet up with him. I think it's a good dramatic task. Get that bee drone.
well,
yeah, but you don't have to make
I
a
was
roll
gonna
for that.
say that
Okay.
I was gonna say that Iron Tooth should do it because nobody's really gonna talk to him. I
Well,
mean, he can't hide, he can't disguise. The most he can do is intimidate someone.
But is he really intimidating?
There's nothing wrong with intimidating people. That's a plan.
I mean, yeah, but if you
all right,
don't know who to intimidate,
let's just do
All right,
this.
here, I think John spies. We get that information to figure out who to bee drone. We track them, find them, and if we need to, you can intimidate them by threatening to bite their head off. How about that?
I think we should go limb by limb.
Either way, it sounds like a good idea to me.
Yeah, start with the toes.
Whoa, I'm not that guy.
I feel like we're stretching a little bit, like we're going out on a limb here.
Way out on a limb. We're starting with toes.
Look, we're barely tipping our toes in the water.
All right,
I'm
gonna say y'all are just sitting around eating sushi at a table talking about this openly, and Dr. Layton comes over and says, "Oh, you guys are making puns, huh? Well, okay. Here's."
I mean, it was Father's Day 2 days ago.
Well, if you say
Look,
so.
man, you gotta be all you can be.
I was gonna say there's a lot of buzz on the street about you guys.
See, you like it.
All right. He sets down what looks like
Well,
a Zippo lighter.
would you like to join us, Dr. Ligma?
Sure. He sits on the table in front of him. What looks like a Zippo lighter, silver, chrome, metal. Flips the top on it, and there's a little bee, metallic bee sitting on the top of it. There's a little button where the wheel would normally be on a Zippo. He says, flips it up and says, "All right, all you do is put a little piece of hair or DNA in front of it. It'll eat it, and you push the button, and it'll track. As long as you pair this homing device that's built into the Zippo thing with your phone, you'll be able to track them."
I should not
Pretty
go
awesome, man.
anywhere near the controller for this.
No, you're not touching it.
The battery on this
I
little
was
guy.
gonna say if you reach for it, I'll slap your hand.
All right, the battery on this little guy will last somewhere between 2 and 12 hours, depending on how vigorous the following has to be.
Oh, we are very vigorous.
Oh,
Hey man,
I
did you ever
slap,
figure out that
at
least
pizza
three of
boy
us are.
situation?
The what situation?
You know, you were tracking the pizza boy.
Oh, yep, I did. As a matter of fact, I did. As a
Did he
matter of
survive?
fact, let's just say my pizza always arrives correct and on time now, and it's a different delivery guy.
All right,
And he
not
just
evil. Okay.
yeah, there's a couple of seconds of uncomfortable silence after that. He just takes a bite of his food.
Now that's today's special, the BS roll.
Oh,
BS
Oh.
stands for bull shark.
oh yeah. It's quite fresh by sushi standards here.
Well, you
Carlos
know,
is he's an artist. I mean, Dan
Yeah.
the sushi man.
yeah. Dan. Dan, sometimes we call him Dilly if we want to go like, what's the Dilly Dan?
Mm,
You know, that's kind of funny.
Or mad at him, we call him Dammy.
Anyway. What?
Well, just remember, if this works, you guys have to give me a shout out to your people in the super community.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, actually, on all our videos at the end, we'll give you like a credit. We'll be like, this crime stopped courtesy of Dr. Ligma Balls.
It's Dr.
Sponsored
Well,
by-
Lichten.
not courtesy of,
Inventions.
with the assistance of Dr. Mortimer Lichten
There we go. That sounds
on
good.
Right.
his wonderful inventions.
Don't let Y guy do
Yeah.
the talking about my stuff, please. It seems like a terrible.
No,
He's a terrible spokesperson.
I'm the spokesperson.
we won't let
I'm the spokesperson for Nightmare Fuel.
No.
we won't let Fishbowl talk either, and we can't really let Shark Guy talk. I guess I'm really the talker. Absolutely. Now that I think about it, yeah.
Surprise.
'Cause you can't trust him to say the right thing. You can't understand what Fishbowl's saying because of all the echoing. And Shark Guy's got shark teeth, and that's not good for talking.
I just try to smile and people think I'm mad. I don't understand.
All right.
Like
I don't know. If you guys get famous, I think Iron Tooth could do like some really good dental floss commercials. That could be funny.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
there's
he could be
definitely
like-
potential.
Doing the floss, and then a tooth just falls out. And he's like, "Oh, I'll grow another one."
And then he does the
That's a
floss
noise it
dance.
Yeah. Oh yes, that's a golden oldie. All right.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I'm gonna go try to invent some more things you can use to explode bad guys or whatnot.
Yes.
If you come up with an idea for armor that looks like a spiked leather jacket, that would be cool.
Spiked leather jacket armor.
Hmm. That would be badass.
Or
No,
if you figure out how to get rid of
No.
athlete's foot.
they already have that. They've had that for 200 years.
You can use gold bond
It's a
Ah,
powder. You
medicated
just spray
powder.
it on your foot.
Can
Yeah,
you
John.
figure
Gold
out
Bond
something for
medicated-
bullet wounds?
They have that too. They're
Still
called
can't figure that one
Aha.
out.
tampons.
Called a
Oh,
hospital.
This one's oozing.
Yeah.
Yes, I noticed that. Maybe I can I could invent some kind of new skin spray. You could just spray it on and it will heal you.
That's
Or
a
what
great
about
idea.
like bullet repellent?
Bullet be gone. Some bullet be gone that you can spray in the air and it'll just make the bullets afraid of you. I'll look into that as well. Maybe I could
Oh, boy.
incorporate all of that into the leather jacket where you can like pull some cords and the spray will shoot out.
No, I like that idea.
The bullets to
All right. Well, we got some drug dealers to catch.
All right, he walks away mumbling about making bullets afraid and trying to figure out how that would work. All of you are a little bit
First, he has to
worried
go around and
you may have broken him.
yeah. First, he has to go around and make all the bullets in the entire city sentient.
Step 1. Give all of the
Touchscreen or
bullets
sapient?
the
Make
ability to have feelings. Step 2. Make them afraid of this spray. Step 1 was a success. I haven't gotten to step 2 yet.
The bullets are just killing people.
No, actually, no
Left and
guns work
right.
in the entire town anymore because all the bullets are afraid to die.
Oh, pacifist.
So
Screw this job.
they all refuse to be
Step
fired.
two.
I thought
Step
you were
two
gonna.
was step
I
two was
thought you were gonna say
unnecessary.
after they were fired, they just scream as they pass through the air. Woo!
I thought those were like the Whistler bottle rockets.
No.
That's what happened the first few times. Gary.
All of them were in the magazine, and the first one got shot, and other ones looked around and went like, no, we are not doing this anymore. Right. And then they all got on the internet, and it just went to hell pretty quick after that.
As do most things
Oh,
on the
boy.
internet.
Okay, so
All right. So here's our plan.
B drone is in place.
I got a plan.
All right.
All right.
So am
So
I
since
sneaky
Y
stealthing?
can't do any good talking, yeah. So here's the plan. You're gonna sneaky stealth. Okay. Once you identify a dealer, I'm gonna use my luck powers to bump into him, see if I can get a piece of hair or skin or something. Right. We'll get that on the B drone. Use that to follow him. And if he doesn't take us to what we think is the distribution center, then Shark Guy will start to eat him from the toes up. And I don't know, but Fishbowl's gonna do.
She can fly now,
figure that out.
I can fly.
Oh, okay.
if that helps.
Well, we already
Oh,
got the
she
B
can fly
drone, so I
over
don't
the
know how
top.
that.
What's happening right now? He's not
I was
there.
about to say he's turned.
He
Yeah,
flew
also
away.
he can turn invisible apparently.
You don't know what I can do.
So well you can
We don't
figure
even
out how
know
to
what
fit
you
yourself
are.
into the plan there. Yeah.
Actually, you
So
all cut out for like a minute there. So
Oh, yeah, it was
Probably
us.
because you're
well,
not
we
in
can't
front of your
even see
So,
you.
so it just left.
He blamed it on us. Y'all cut out.
He's
actually,
like,
no.
Yeah, whatever.
well, I couldn't hear you all.
It
So
was that moment of wife sidebar to catch up on what's
you know
going
that
on.
runs in his family. You know that runs in his family.
Hey,
I
I've
can't
never been able to
understand a
pull off
word
what
y'all
my
are
dad
saying.
did.
I'm gonna go lay down.
Somehow my dad actually pulled that on John, and John had nothing to say.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing. Have I ever told you guys that story, Matt and Danny?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I was at Brandon's parents, and I was talking to his dad for a long time,
Yeah.
and he was nodding his head like he understood and was following along. And finally, he goes, "You know, I can't hear a word you're saying. I'm gonna go lay down now." And he just got up and walked out of the room.
Oh my god.
And I was like, "That's an option. I want to do that." There's so many conversations I would have used that card.
That's my dad.
It's like, I can't hear a word you're saying. I'm gonna go lay down now.
Don't hear it.
All right,
Wow.
back to the game. Sorry to derail.
All right, so who's gonna go first?
Yeah, I have a. Well, I guess John goes
I think
first,
I have
but
to
I
go
have a theory
sneaky.
that. Huh?
You have a theory that what?
Oh, that elemental's actually just Surtur, like trapped in some armor or something. Survived the destruction of Asgard, but has to have a suit now to support him. That's my
Gotcha.
theory. Anyway, all right.
All right,
So yeah,
I'm gonna
John
be
goes first.
sneaky. I'm gonna hang out on street corners and hope I don't get propositioned, and maybe I'll find one of these dealers.
All right. Well, it's gonna be
So do
hard
I
to be
make a
sneaky
stealth roll?
because
What?
you have 3 followers now on Hero World, so somebody's liable to notice you.
3 whole followers.
Yeah.
I thought your channel didn't get any kind of traction until you hit at least 1,000.
All right. Sorry. Go ahead.
All right. So do I roll this with disadvantage or with a minus or anything?
Because you're so famous now.
Yeah.
Oh, I like this. Oh,
I mean, will they know who I am if I don't have a latte in my hand?
I think you're going to be okay either way, if we're honest. All right. I
All right.
updated your character sheet, so you actually have a place for money now. You don't have to create an item slot for it and all that.
Ah, very nice.
All right. Yeah, this is gonna be. I guess it's gonna be stealth. I don't know what else it would be for this, unless, yeah, if you're
Alright.
just trying to hide in places.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find like a mailbox or a trash can to hide behind.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right. So
Maybe a
you.
homeless guy.
Oh, do you want to enlist Gravy to help you blend in with the
Build
homeless
you.
people?
Yeah, tell him I'll make him another latte if he creates a distraction while I try to hide.
Yeah, he lets you borrow his summer coat, and
Is this
And-
kind of like a Bruce Wayne trade
I don't know.
I have a
for the
feeling that
jacket?
I'm gonna need a shower after this adventure.
His so Gravy is like, he's probably about 5. I don't know, if he stood up straight, he'd probably be about 5'11", 6 feet, somewhere around there, you think, but he's always hunched over.
Dang, he's still taller than PJ.
I'm 5'11".
All right. So, but he's always hunched over, so he's shorter than you, but he's about 4.5 feet at the shoulders. Right. He's just like a block that walks around, shuffles around, and grumbles and grows facial hair. That's like what he does. So
That's
so
his superpower.
yeah. So his summer coat is quite voluminous on you. You know, it just kind of covers up your entire body like a trench coat almost. And
Lovely.
it does stink and blend in with the various trash items all over the burrow here. So it's almost like camouflage. So I'll give you a +2 on your stealth roll while you're wearing it
What? Yes.
to blend in
All right,
with the
here we
other
go.
street trash here.
All right, here we go. Here's my roll.
A 4 with.
Even with a +2, I got a 4.
All right, that's going to be an opposed check, so you can spend a Benny on that if you like.
Yeah, I'm going to.
You rolled a 1 and a
Alright, here
2
we
on your
go.
dice there.
All right, there's my Benny. I think.
Yeah, it came out.
Didn't it go out on?
It
Okay.
did. Yep.
All right, here we go. I'm going to re-roll it. Oh, good lord.
You rolled another
3 and
1.
7
7.
at least.
You got a 7. All right. All right. Okay. Yeah. So you sit around on the corner. You go over to that part of town where Gravy told you, and I'll just move you guys to that map so you can kind of see it. This is the nice part of the borough. Can you all see the map now?
Hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
So this is the nice part of the borough. And the little nightclub where he said the guy was coming out of when he got stuck with a knife is over here. With the all the purple and red neon signs. And you wait around, and eventually you do, like, maybe just sitting in this alley over here. You do see one guy that's pulling out a little container and handing a little Tic Tac size thing to people every once in a while as they come by, trading them for cash.
You're finally cool enough to have someone offer you drugs.
All right.
All right, so you definitely
So,
identify this guy.
I noticed the guy. Do I get noticed?
You do not get noticed, but make me a notice roll as you're watching him.
Oh, this is going to be great because I have a -1 on a D4.
Yeah, because you're clueless. Whatever.
Oh, I got a 4.
You got a 4. Okay. You do notice on the back of his hand, he's got a little 5 knives tattoo symbol on the back of his hand, one of his hands.
All right.
All right.
So I guess when I'm done shuffling, I let him know. I go back and I find Entropy, and I let him know that he's the guy.
All right. And then you give back the jacket
All
and
right,
take a shower.
let me next. I was gonna,
Heck yes.
I was gonna borrow the summer coat, but okay, or the winter coat, or whatever.
It was summer, but yeah, you got to make your own way.
You can
All right,
go
yeah, no, I
your
hear you.
own way.
No, he can't.
All right,
Yes, he
fine. I'll
can,
take off like
because
my leather.
Fleetwood Mac said he
Fleetwood Mac lies.
I'll take off my leather jacket and stuff. Most of my
Should be a band
jewelry, my
name.
nose rings, earrings, all
Fleetwood
that kind of
Mac
stuff.
lies.
Are you trying not to be
And
noticed or recognized?
yeah, and like dip my hair in some water and like lay it down so it's
Mhm.
all kind of like so it looks like I just have long hair.
Right.
And
Hey,
yeah,
Brandon,
so trying to like not look like me.
What?
Fleetwood Mac only tells little lies. Only little ones.
Oh gosh.
Just the little ones.
All right.
So Matt has
Anyway,
wet hair.
You guys
well,
sure are
yeah, I
using a lot
usually
of
have a mohawk.
you guys sure are using a lot of water, taking showers, and wetting your hair for living in a hostel. It's gonna they
I didn't say
ration
it
the
was.
water.
I didn't say it was clean water.
Oh, okay.
I didn't say it was clean water.
He's
Gravy
using the gray water.
Gravy lets you use his water bucket if you want to.
No.
It's is that why
All right.
people always paying for water?
He just said
Gravy says
no.
yeah, Gravy says you can use my water. People pay for it, but I make my own water.
You know,
It's sterile.
Yeah.
back in the day, you did get paid for making water. The tanners needed it.
All right, Matt. What you gonna do?
All right. So I'm gonna head out to where Gamma spotted the guy and just kind of try to casually bump into him. As I'm walking, kind of like stumble, trip over
Alright.
the curb cut or something.
All right. Well, you
So I
do
kind of
notice
stumble into
that
him a little bit.
make me what kind of skills you got here?
Common knowledge, fighting, notice, persuasion.
Make me a
Science.
smarts
I don't
roll.
have
Just
science.
a straight up smarts roll. A 3. All right. Never mind.
Ugh.
All right. So you're gonna try to bump into him.
Or I could just try to. I mean, well, I'm gonna watch people for a second and then see if they're like, if like, or if people are like giving a secret signal. I mean, or did Y tell me anything about that?
No.
If like people were giving a signal or something when they were buying.
No. You got any kind of ability to hear things from far away or anything like that? Or read
Who,
lips?
me or Y?
You. Either one of you, I guess, for that matter. I don't think.
I mean, beyond notice, no.
All right. Yeah. Just make me a notice roll. You watch him across the street for a minute.
You got 8.
An 8. Oh yeah, you got +2 to your notice for some reason, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
What's that from? Like an edge?
Yeah, alertness.
Alertness. Okay. Yeah, you see, or actually, you kind of hear there's a lull in the noise. There's music playing all around here and everything, but like in between a song, somebody walks up. You just barely think this girl says she's been feeling nostalgic when she walks up to him. And
Like she says, I've been feeling nostalgic. That's what
yeah,
she says.
yeah, and then she like holds out her hand with like $10 in it, and he trades her.
Only $10.
Yes, $10 for one.
Before we take this down, can I buy some?
You can certainly buy some, yeah. If before he goes, if that's the plan, everybody that you guys could like give him $30, $40, he could buy some. It's up to you.
Alright. Oh man, I could just buy some. That might be enough to give the bee. Alright. Alright, I'll walk up to him.
It's very tempting.
Hey
I
man,
want some.
I've been feeling nostalgic.
Oh, okay. He puts out his hand and says, "Hey man, it's all right. Me too."
Alright, passing the 10
Just 10.
credits. I'm gonna now subtract off my sheet.
All right. He grabs that and disappears. Then he just like turns his other hand over in your palm, and a little acid green tic tac falls into your hand.
I feel like we just failed the
Gives
drug dare class.
Right. Alright. I quickly put that into something
You're like,
that won't get my DNA on
this
it.
goes against
Like
decades of
I don't
training
know,
from Nancy Reagan.
like a napkin or something. If I have it in there, you have to wrap it up so it doesn't get
Yeah,
my hands and stuff all over it.
yeah, you can have something ready to put it in. That's fine. All right.
All right, head back to the place. All right, guys, time to track the bee.
Mhm.
Oh, does the device tell us where the bee is?
Yeah. So as long as you have the little base station thing, you can pair it
Mm.
with your phone,
Yeah.
and then it'll show
Okay.
you on your phone where the bee is on your mapping app. It shows a little animated bee with a smiley
Hey,
face.
Elemental, that could be your contribution is to follow the bee.
Sure, I was on
He
do
can
like
fly. He can
surveillance
fly with
above
your
the
phone.
ground, so I can do whatever.
Yeah, he can fly with his phone. Yeah. Or hey, one of us could have it on our phone, tracking the bee, and you could be flying at the same time.
That works.
Two, two eyes in the sky.
Does Elemental have to think happy thoughts to fly?
Only if I want to be a happy little cloud.
I'm just a little black ring cloud hovering under the honey tree.
Is that an innuendo?
Pay no attention to
All right.
pay no attention to me.
So what are you going to do, Elemental? You're going to try to follow along the bee.
Yeah.
And what's Iron Cheese?
I mean, that's kind of actually that's kind of a dumb idea. That defeats the whole purpose of the fucking bee. I don't know. We'll
I'm
figure out
up
something else to
there,
do with this flying.
able to respond to if the bee finds
All right.
something or if I need to support somebody.
All right. Well, let's do this first.
You just
So
stay back with us.
you try to feed the bee the nostalgia, right? That's the plan.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You feed it the nostalgia, and it seems to go haywire. It shoots off at a shocking pace down the street.
Because I didn't think about
the
It's like a bullet.
The base station says tracking error negative 9907.
Dang, we got an error code out of that. We did something wrong.
Blue screen.
So that accomplished nothing.
Roll me a D.
Gamma says, "Curse you, Bill Gates!" Even though no one there knows about the legendary figure known as Bill Gates.
Right. Roll me a D20, Matt. Break out a D20.
You're talking about the guy who was married to that rich Melinda Gates lady?
He owned a lot of farms. All right.
With potatoes?
11 minutes later, the bee shows up on your map screen, Matt.
Okay, good.
It is 40 miles away, wandering through a park.
What?
Well, damn.
Oh no.
Um,
That's definitely not where that guy is.
After several button presses, it finally responds and agrees to come back to the base station.
So it's not tracking that guy at all, huh?
No, it. You're not sure what happened, but it went really fast.
All right, I'll try feeding it the napkin that I put the nostalgia in.
All right.
Maybe
Wait,
that
how
has
long does it take it to
some
get back
nice thing
though?
on it.
Yeah, it's like an hour or so.
Like
It takes it to
4
get back.
hours later?
Yeah. It's an hour or two for it to get back. Like it was going way faster than it probably should have been.
Is it
Uh,
okay to keep going? Like, does it still have a charge?
It's got like a 20% charge, so you're gonna have to let it charge for a few hours. But you can do that. So the next day,
Okay.
this is gonna be the third day after your fight. Almost long enough for Iron Tooth to make a vigor roll. Is
Nice.
just tired of putting fresh tampons in his bullet wounds or whatever.
Well, like that was
So
a
do I
really
just
good,
do I just
really
make a
good
vigor roll
plan.
and that's it?
Well, it's not time yet, but it's almost. All right.
Oh,
So you feed.
man, I got so excited for nothing.
It's 5 days. It's been 3 days. You need 2 more. All right. It eventually gets a hit off of the napkin and buzzes off. Yeah, takes off.
All right, let's follow it.
All right. After about an hour and a half of flying around, it zeroes in on a window of a tenement building on the 3rd floor. Only about 3 blocks from where you bought the nostalgia from him. On
All
a side
right,
note, Iron Tooth, if you
so
wanted to buy some nostalgia, you can. Or you want to buy some nostalgia?
I'm really intrigued by that. Yes.
You can either go buy it
How
yourself.
long
gonna
did
take-
it last for the bees? For the bee? Like
About 10 or 11 minutes.
11
before
minutes.
it only like 10 minutes.
Mhm.
Roll a d20.
Yeah,
And
I want to buy some.
All right. If you don't want to go buy it yourself, Gravy has offered to do anything you guys want. He'll get you anything you want. Just give him an extra $1.
look,
I'll
we're
do
about to
that.
break into. We're about to break into this place. You'll probably find
Actually, you know
some.
what? Yeah, that's right. I'll just swipe some at the dealer.
Okay.
So,
Well, yeah. So who's going to take the next task? Do you?
Elemental. This I was supposed to say Elemental sounds like an opportunity for you. 3rd floor window.
Fine.
Bust up. What's up?
I
All right.
suppose I
You
can
don't
do that.
have to contribute. It'd be nice. It'd be nice if you did.
All right. So what's the plan, Elemental? What are you going to do? You're going to go in there, elements blazing,
Yes.
bust through the glass.
What? No. Come on. No. What are you
I'm
doing?
just agreeing with Danny. No, I'm just gonna go check it out and be very careful about it.
Do some recon, and if you can sneak in, that's great. And let us in the door. Like unlock the door, and we'll yeah. Try to be sneaky and go in and unlock the door and let the rest of us in. We'll be heading up from the bottom.
I can do my best. All right.
All right.
What do you want me to roll, Danny?
Hold on. I'm looking at your hindrances and stuff here. What is your
You gotta look at my hindrances first.
what is your habit?
Let's see. Loyal. Hold on, that's not my habit. He was a little OCD.
A little OCD. So and what
Yeah.
way? How does that like how does that work
Oh,
in the game? What happens?
let's see. He'll be a little bit like actually that's more impulsive. Like he's got to like mundane stuff like turning the door handle or making sure like he like triple clicks his key fob for a car or something. Those type of things.
He doesn't have a car. All right. So
It's an example.
okay, so he can't. We're gonna say he can't go through a window without making sure it's perfectly clean first. How about that?
No, I don't agree with that. I pass.
Well, okay. What kind of habit? What kind of habit is this?
Or
then?
without, or maybe without tapping on it 3 times.
Can't go into a room without tapping on the window or door or something 3 times.
No, he's got to throw.
Yeah.
He's got to act like he's throwing salt over his shoulder before he goes in.
Like he's what?
Act like he's throwing salt over his shoulder before he goes in.
Somebody has to actually throw salt over his shoulder before he goes in a room.
He's got a little
come on,
pocket of salt in his belt.
Yeah, just carries around a little salt shaker or a bunch of little packets of salt.
Yeah.
We
Yep.
figure it's just an elemental thing.
Okay, yeah. So you carry around a pouch, a waterproof pouch full of little packets of salt, and you always break one open, pour it out in your hand, and throw it over your shoulder. before you
Anytime I
go
got
in.
to break into something.
No, before
I
you
mean,
go
it
through.
means
No, anytime you enter or exit a building.
Yeah.
that's gonna be a lot of packets of salt I got to carry around.
Oh yeah, That's
Well,
it's a 30 or
that's your
40 packets
problem.
of salt. All right, so that's your thing. That's your habit. Write that down somewhere.
Sushi
Right.
Man Dan's wondering where the fuck all his salt's gone.
Yeah, every time you go eat, you put a bunch of salt packets into your into your little pouch. So you'll have
All right,
it.
I'm putting
I
it
just figure
down.
it's part of his power.
Mhm.
And maybe his elemental powers, fueled by salt. That's my running theory.
Right. Yeah, when nobody's looking, he opens a gasket in the helmet and dumps salt into there. All right. So
By the way, over these next few days,
Mhm.
Iron Tooth is getting progressively larger, like noticeably.
doing
Like,
all,
He needs a diet.
he's bulking
no,
up.
like it's just like, yeah, you wake up and he's like taller, he's bigger, like just bulky.
Or are we
It's
shrinking?
looking like he's really putting that work in, but he's
Like
really
he's
just
getting ready
being a
to
little big.
explode?
He's
No,
going
like
swimming and hunting in the ocean every
like
day.
he's
Maybe
been in the gym.
all that swimming and hunting in the ocean's
So-
making him larger.
How's he paying his rent?
Same way everybody else does.
He looks like a big,
It's free.
big muscled piece of shark Swiss cheese.
Yes.
All right. Make me a stealth roll, Brandon, at a -1 because of having just a stealth roll to try and look into the apartment without being noticed. That's what you're doing as you're flying around out there. What time of day are you doing this?
Do I have the option of night?
You do. You know the guy's not there at night though, because he's out selling nostalgia at nighttime at the club. So it's if you guys want to go in there when he's there, you'll have to be during the day. If you want to go in there when he's not there, then obviously night is the choice.
What do you guys think? I'm alone.
Well, if you're wanting to question him and stuff, it probably he would need to be there.
Okay.
If you're just wanting to rifle through his apartment, it wouldn't matter either way.
Do we want to question him
Yeah.
during the day then? Okay.
All right, 10 in the afternoon. It is overcast and smoggy and in the borough like it always is because a couple of the other boroughs just pipe their smog over here so they don't have to deal with it. And they just pay the borough a fee to accept the smog. So air quality is low here. But that helps you flying around and not being seen.
Okay.
All right, so you get an 8 on your wild die. You exploded on you there. You do not get seen. Make me a notice roll to see what all you can see. Through the window of the tenement building.
Wow.
Another 8 on your wild. That's exact same
2
roll.
different dice sets as well.
Yeah. All right. Well, through the window you can see this guy, the dealer, as described by Entropy before, and you see one other person sleeping in there. They're basically sleeping on cots in a one-room apartment. It's marginally nicer than where you live, but not a lot. Like they have their own bathroom where y'all share a bathroom with everybody else on the floor, including Gravy. So there's
What
that.
the?
Yeah.
You get their own bathroom?
Hey, crime pays.
Man,
All right, you can all communicate with each other via group phone chat or whatever. So you can just kind of tell them.
I'm muttering. I'm telling them it's like they got their own bathrooms. What the hell?
All right, Ben, you missed that. He looked in and saw that these people, that the guys there with a roommate, and their apartment is nicer than where you guys stay. They actually have their own bathroom.
What?
They
All right,
supposed to.
we're taking these guys down and stealing their apartment.
This is
How
rent
far are we
control.
going to be away from the sushi place, though?
Yeah, it's like 6 blocks. It's kind of far.
No, no,
It's kind of far.
no.
All right. Yeah, so that's what you see. Does everyone else want to come up through the stairs? The building has a buzzer, but the lock appears to be broken, so you can just walk in.
So no one's there.
Go.
No, the dealer and someone else are both there asleep.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go. What's up? Bust up.
All right. Um, you bust in there. I'm not even gonna make you roll because it's just a couple of thugs. They didn't even have their guns in their hands, so they can't shoot Iron Tooth. You quickly subdue them. Do you just subdue them? Do you kill the spare? What happens? Iron Tooth, it's your go. So
We.
you could swallow the spare guy whole if you want to intimidate the dealer.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely. I'm not even game for intimidating the one guy. I just wanna get to it.
All right. Well, roll me a
You know?
damage.
So I'm definitely gonna kill one of them if I
Roll me bite
can.
damage on the extra guy. See what happens here. See how intimidating it is. 16. I mean, that's a pretty good bit of damage. You definitely kill him, but you don't swallow him whole. If you want to spend a Benny and take the better roll of the two, you can.
Yeah, I'll do that. Why not? Throw that out there.
Pretty good
That
roll.
sounds like
Yeah, there it is.
Oh my God, no. 33,
All right, I'll give you the bonus damage too. So that's 41 damage.
41.
So you just you grab the guy by his legs and bite the upper torso, and then put the rest of it in. Like one shoe was left and falls out. And you're just like trying to lick your fingers without biting them. Let me make a
Oh my-
roll for the thug here.
Oh, geez. Oh, I need to make a roll to see if I pissed my pants.
Yeah, that's what we're doing here is spirit roll. A 2. Yeah, okay. This guy makes gravy. Speaking of gravy, in his cot. No, a 4 on your spirit roll, Matt. You don't wet yourself. You're okay.
Okay, good. I felt like that was necessary.
Yeah, he's gotten larger and apparently hungrier over the last few days.
Oh, damn.
All right. The guy says, "Oh God, oh God, What do you want? What do you want? Don't eat me. What do you want?"
Tell us where the distribution. Tell us where the distribution center of nostalgia is.
What? Man, you can have all my nostalgia. I don't care.
No, we want to know where the distribution center is. Where do you get your supply?
What? I get it.
Where do you get it?
Oh man, I'm not supposed to tell you because they'll kill me. But
Uh,
that thing's gonna
okay,
eat me.
well, I guess. Hey, Shark, could you just
Wait,
start
wait,
with his toes with little
wait,
bites?
wait. If you'll promise not to eat me, I'll tell you where I get it from.
Yeah. Promise not to eat him. Iron Tooth, you're full anyway. You know you are. Promise not to eat him. Let's do it.
I beat my chest and I burp and I said, "It's a bit nutty."
Gosh.
And then I'm like, "Yeah, I'm full." That's my calorie count for the day.
Yeah. Okay, I'll tell you, but then I've got to leave town. So, because if they find out, they'll kill me too. He gives you the address of, and you look it up. It's actually an office building. Um, it's not technically in the borough. It's like right over the line, um, in a much nicer, actually, section of town. But it's like 1 block away from Section G. That makes sense to you.
Yeah.
District G, I mean. It's in District E, I believe. That's District E. Yeah, District E is the district that's also on the water, but they have like beaches and stuff, and people go there for fun. Yeah.
And yeah,
Whereas
we do want all your nostalgia.
you can have whatever you want. He just like he opens up a drawer that's got
Oh,
a bunch of like, cash and stuff in it. And he takes a roll of cash and shoves it in his pocket and says, "Like, I need this to get out of here." He grabs a couple of obviously fake
okay.
IDs and says, "Just take whatever else you want." Oh, he tries not to vomit. And
Who pays the who pays the rent on who pays the rent on this apartment?
he just kind of points at Iron Tooth's stomach. Jeff paid it. It was rent controlled as long as he lived here.
Oh man.
Yeah.
He's not living anywhere now.
He looks at Jeff's shoe with part of a foot hanging out of it and vomits into a trash can and then walks out.
All right, it's our apartment now.
Yeah, you guys can use it until the landlord notices it's empty and he re-rents it.
Well, whenever we open the door, we won't actually let them see. We'll just put like Jeff's foot, where you can see it, and be like, I'm here. Hey, let's go. Here's the rent."
It's just his foot. All right. As you look around, you see a little baggie with 6 nostalgia pills in it. Could have been a lot more than that, but I rolled 6. And there is also a wad of $200 that you find. If you guys want to split that
Whoa,
up.
All right.
living it big.
25 bucks each.
That's $50 each.
25 bucks each. Oh wait, what? Oh, 200. Oh, I thought
50
another
bucks.
100. Okay, yeah, 64. I got 64 bucks now. Great. And I'm taking one
That's
of those
7
nostalgia
nostalgia.
pills because
I'm checking what?
yeah, okay. I'm taking one of those nostalgia pills for the fact that I had to pay my own money to get one earlier.
Okay. All right. Anybody else want some nostalgia?
I'm keeping one.
I'll hold on to the rest of them.
All right.
Yeah, we'll just tell the guy we
Just
didn't
to
find
tuck
any.
them up in the gills.
All right. They're in a little plastic baggie with the stenciled on orange N on it. It's like a lowercase N. All right.
Check out the rest of our new digs. Make sure we're not missing anything out.
There's a bathroom, functioning toilet and shower, sink. There's a hot plate.
Dibs on the shower, I say.
Hot plate and a mini fridge.
Is it a saltwater shower?
On the everybody make me a notice check, I guess, as you look around in here. It is not a saltwater shower.
Got an 8.
All right. Ben, I need a roll from you if you want to search the apartment.
Yo, what is it? Sorry.
A notice. Yeah. Is notice even the right thing to have used?
That's going to be terrible.
Yeah, I think notice was the right thing. A 3. That was with an explode.
That was.
Is it because you're hurt? You're hurt and something else is going on? -1 for fatigue and -1
it
from.
doesn't have a fatigue, but I don't understand what the fatigue is from.
You shouldn't have fatigue anymore, I don't think. Let's see. I'll get your character sheet for you.
Just a wound.
So I rolled a 4.
You still have fatigue. Yeah. Well, 1 from wound, which the wound makes sense. So that should have been a 4. But yeah, you didn't have fatigue anymore. That was over.
Okay.
All right. So with the 8 entropy, you find as you're looking around, how would you notice that? I guess with your luck, probably.
Yeah.
You accidentally turn off a lamp in the main room, and when it turns off, there's a black light that's also on in the room, I guess all the time. And you see there's a little 5 knives symbol with a some sort of it's hard to tell. It's like almost like a timetable of how often the 5 Knives crew members come here, like, and stay at this place. So apparently, your dealer didn't live here, but this is like a 5 Knives safe house where they come and stay. Members come and stay on a regular basis.
Uh, when's the next one due? Does it look like?
Looks like on average it's one every 3 days, but it kind of it varies. Like sometimes there'll be 2 people in a row, sometimes it'll be 5 or 6 days.
Let's clean this place up as best we can, then, and make ourselves scarce.
You say clean the place up. Iron Tooth just picks up the shoe and eats it. Done.
All right, let's get out of here. Taking some of the, but I'm taking all the food.
Taking all the food.
Hey.
All right,
Or we can just make it look like a break-in. I don't know.
Yeah.
Trash the place.
Yeah, you think if it's a break-in though that they might look into it more. You're not sure. It's up to you. Whatever you guys want to do.
All right, we'll just take all the food then.
All right, there's 15 cup of ramens and 2 frozen burritos, beef and cheese.
I call dibs
Yeah,
on those
I didn't
burritos.
know that.
You just
You
got
just
like
ate a
12,000
person.
calories.
All right, we take the food and get out of there.
All right. Okay.
And contact the sergeant to let him know what we know.
All right, Sergeant Kona, I believe his name.
Yeah.
Kona. Okay. So yeah. So you tell him, and he says, "Oh man, we'll put somebody on it right away to start looking at it. Give us 3
Now let them know
days."
about the safe house and that they might get tipped off if somebody shows up there and it's empty.
Okay. He says they'll put surveillance on that too. He says to give them 3 days, and he thinks they can storm this this office building you gave them, and you can all go with them if y'all want.
Yeah, we do.
He's like having super power backup would be helpful, and we've all got body cams, so if it turns out well, we'll give you all the video you want to throw up on Hero World.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
All right.
All right. Well, good working with you, man. Just yeah, drop us a line when you're ready for us. Tell us where and when we'll be there.
Okay. Yep.
Well, obviously when.
We about 3 days. So what do y'all can do whatever you want to over the next couple of days, but most importantly to Ben, probably he can make a vigor roll to see if he heals from his wound over these next couple of days.
Yes. So it's just a normal vigor roll?
Yep. A 6, even with your -1, that's a success, so your wound heals.
Yes.
You're no longer wounded. All right, and so I think we'll probably stop
Taking
there
it
for
easy,
tonight.
eating my ramen and my burritos.
Yeah, and you guys got some cash too. Also, your PR lady, Nishida, contacts you and says, "Hey, things are going pretty well. Out of all the groups I'm working with," she gets you guys on video chat. She doesn't have time to show up in person again. "Out of all the groups I'm working with, y'all are doing the 3rd best. And none of you are
Well,
dead."
we're about to be doing the first best, and we tell her about what's about to happen.
She says, "That's awesome. Okay, I'll try to get some drone coverage. Let me know when it's happening. I'll try to get some drone coverage and really try to put you in the best light possible. If that goes well, guys, I could see you being actually relabeled as permanent heroes. You could be C-level rank heroes if this goes well. This is big. Okay?
Yeah.
Can I eat people on the drones?
No, you can't eat people.
Yeah. Well, look, Well, you know the rules. We don't condone eating bystanders and innocent people. We frown upon eating bad guys. But if you get the job done, as long as you're eating people like off center of the shot, we can cut it. It's not a big deal. We can edit that in post, as they say.
Ooh.
Alright.
We'll frame it as an eat or be eaten situation or something.
Oh yeah, clearly.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
His
She's.
wild instincts help him get the job done.
That's right.
But-
You'll be the bad boy of the Nightmare Squad. But no,
Yeah.
if you can become C rank heroes, that's a promotion for me too, because I won't have to deal with all these other groups. I'll be able to focus on you and help just you four become the best heroes you can be. And by that I mean, of course, have the most followers and make the most money.
Right. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll let you know. We'll be training hard in the meantime. I say as I take another bite of burrito.
Okay. All right. Oh, she says,
I burp up the shoe.
yeah, you've all been doing a good job. I did get authorization. You should get paid right about now. And I'll check, and you each just got $10 added to your account
Woo!
for your pay.
Woo!
Living at large.
Yeah. Right. And your daily meal ticket is there too, of course. All right. So I think we'll stop
Fishing
there.
man Dan, he knows what we like.
Right. We'll stop there for the night, and we'll do plan on doing the raid next time. Does that sound good to y'all?
Okay.
Yeah, probably don't take any nostalgia during the raid. I'm just saying.
Oh, so
Well.
Or, whatever. We'll see.
does someone want to try nostalgia? Oh, I can't hear you, John. Still can't hear you. Are you muted?
Hello?
I did it.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay.
You're
I was
not the
gonna say,
walrus.
maybe since we just got paid, we can splurge and get rice balls instead of just sushi. Maybe a
What?
bowl of noodles? Something.
No.
All right. Ben, does Iron Tooth want to
Iron
try?
Tooth is definitely trying it on his nightly hunt
Okay.
in the ocean.
All right. So you're gonna try the nostalgia. All right. So let's do that real quick before we stop. Since that's
No,
happening.
boy.
All right.
So wait, I need to write down. So there were 6 of them, and
Matt took one.
one of them was taken by Matt.
Yep.
So I'm down to 4.
That's right. All right. So when you take it, everything does seem to slow down around you. The effect that has is it negates 2 points of multi-action penalties. That means you can take 2 actions at no penalty on your turn.
Whoa!
It lasts.
That's
For
4 bites.
yeah. It lasts for a little bit. And then afterwards, like when you get back on the land, I need you to make a spirit roll.
Spirit roll.
Yeah. Where'd you get a 6?
6.
Okay, you feel okay. You'd like to take it again, but it's not a like a craving or anything yet. Yet. Let's take it again.
You fail at spirit roll. Boy. I'm going to use my science skill, I guess, over the next few days to try to examine this. I don't know why I have science. Why do I have science? Anyway, we use it to try to examine the nostalgia pill.
All right. Well, you don't have a lot of facilities here to do that.
Chemical analysis.
Maybe let's do that
Yeah.
next time. Let's hold on to that and remember you're
Yeah.
going to do that. Make a note, and maybe you can see if Dr.
Okay.
Lichten will let you use some of his facilities to help do it, or
I was
lend you.
about to say I would like to talk to Dr. Lichten about maybe trying to find a way to avoid the addictive part of nostalgia and use it as sort of like a weapon.
It usually means don't use it if you want to avoid the addictive part.
Right. It is
Well,
a
yeah, but like, if I can get a nostalgia patch or something.
I'm just saying, I feel like we can add at the end
What?
of every podcast, knowing is half the battle moment.
not using the drugs
Hey,
is the first best
hey,
step to not being addicted to the drugs.
Exactly.
Don't
hey,
use
kids.
don't use drugs, and you could be like us, kids.
Taking them in a fantasy game.
This is a sci-fi superhero
Ah,
game. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's right.
Drugs is
All right.
bad.
Don't try to
All right. Don't do drugs,
right.
Craig.
Yeah.
Hugs,
Stop doing
not
drugs.
drugs. But only if people want to be hugged. Ask first.